Hello everybody, my name is Art Porter, Territory Manager for Schluter-Systems in Ohio, and today we're going to be bringing you tips and tricks on installing DITRA as well as how to achieve proper coverage for setting tile. When we're installing DITRA, we want to use an 11/64 by 11/64 DITRA trowel, or you can use a 1/4 by 3/16 V-notch trowel. So let's get started. One of the things we look at with the membrane, whether it be DITRA, DITRA XL, or DITRA Heat, sometimes a little memory in the membranes you see here from the beginning or into the roll. One way to fix this, we can kind of reverse it. Kind of reverse roll it. This will help take that membrane out of there so it lays flat and we'll put it back down. This will make for a lot easier and flatter installation. So let's get started with that. First thing we want to do, we're going to take our damp sponge, we want to lightly hydrate the surface. This does two things. This will open up the pores of the floor and wipe away any leftover impurities that may be on the floor itself. So when we're mixing our thin set, we want to use a modified thin set and we want to mix it to a loose consistency. So if you take a look here, this is pretty loose compared to what I'm setting tile with. Setting the tile, we're pretty stiff. That's what we want to see. So when we're installing DITRA, DITRA XL, or DITRA Heat, we want to make sure you use a modified thin set over wood substrates that meets ANSI 118.11. Today I'll be using Schluter All Set. So one of the key things to be doing is go ahead and flat trowel the floor first. Mechanical bottom locked in. Then we'll come back and comb it in. Once that's said and done, we're going to embed the membrane. And to get the membrane pushed into place, we can use either a wood float, like I'm going to use here, or we can use a roller up to 50 pounds. Push this in. We want to see at least 90% or greater coverage on the back side when we check this out. It's always a good idea to check the coverage. That looks pretty good to me. So therefore, we go ahead and put this back in place and be ready to set tile. When you're installing DITRA, there's no downtime. As soon as the membrane's installed, you can start laying tile right away. So let's move on to putting down some tile. Put this out of the way for the time being. So today I'm going to set a 2x2 mosaic and a 12x12. One of the things with mosaic tiles is a lot of people want to try and use a super thin trowel. Ideally, we want to do something that's going to give you proper coverage. In a wet environment, we want at least 95% coverage. In a dry environment, we want 80%. So for this, I'll be using our DITRA XL, DITRA Heat trowel, which is 1/4 by 1/4. So again, we're going to flat trowel this first. Then we'll come back and comb it in place. I know what you're thinking. That sure seems like a lot of thin set. I'm going to show you a way to do this. Just by adding a little thin set to the back side of the flat end of the trowel, we're going to drag this across here. What this is going to do, it's going to flatten our trowel lines out. So now I have an even setting there. So with that said, we'll take our tiles. Let's tamp them with our ground float. Or you can use a wood float if you want to. I tend to use the ground float. And I can control the amount of bedding taking place here. Pull this up and check out our coverage. That looks pretty good. So again, 95% or greater for a wet environment, 80% or better for a dry environment. So with that done, about a 12x12. So for that, I would actually use a 1/4 by 3/8 notch trowel would be my suggestion. So let's give this a shot. We're gonna do this two ways. We're gonna do this back buttering and not back buttering. So I'll show you both options here. So by not back buttering, sometimes this might work out depending on the type of lugs in the back of your tile. We're going to try it both ways to see what we get here. Remember, dry environment, we want at least 80% transfer. It's not great, it's not horrible, but there's definitely good spots here. It does not have sufficient coverage. So you notice I troweled one direction, embedded the tile, and pushed the opposite. That's key to get proper embedment. But let's take a look at this back buttering now. When we back butter the tile, we can achieve the bond strength by up to 50%. Get much better coverage. So let's take a look at that and see what that does for us. So the same thing, we draw directionally, we're going to embed the tile, push the opposite way. Nice thing with the coverage. I would say it's a night and day difference. We had great transfer on this. That's the tips and the tricks I have for you on this segment. Appreciate you watching. Stay safe out there. Have a great day.